Number 1, subject line. You're gonna have to. Hey. So this is a new video for the How to Adult series in how to write a formal email. It's going to be a mix of a rant and an informational, because there's certain things that I've seen in emails that bug the heck out of me. So hopefully this video will be informative and tell you all the things that you need to do when you're applying for that new job, or you're trying to start a new business, or you just want to send a formal email that looks professional. Let's go. Summer is the most common time for people to be doing their CVs and looking for new jobs and sending out cover letters. Those cover letters are now done in email format. So a lot of people are asking me how to address it, how to lay it out, what to have in it. You've just got to remember, an email is the electronic version of a letter. So if you know how to write a formal letter, you'll be okay. There's a few things that I'm going to highlight and a few things that I think need to be pointed out that people are getting a bit confused about and forgetting. Number 1, subject line. The subject line is what tells the person who's receiving the email what the email is about. So you need to make sure your subject line is accurate and succinct. We don't want it to ramble, we don't want it to have unnecessary information. If this is regarding a new job, then you say job application and you write the date. If this is for a business deal, then you say regarding business deal for ABC. You just need to make sure they know what is going to be in this email without you taking an awful lot of time and an awful lot of words. Second thing you need to remember is addressing the email. So if you know how to write a formal letter, it's going to be the same format, same thing. If you know the person's name, then you write Dear Mr., Miss, Mrs., whatever title they have and their last name. If you don't know their name, then you write Dear Sir/Madam or To Whom It May Concern. I personally prefer Dear Sir, Madam, but that is a preference and does not make To Whom It May Concern any less accurate. So you just need to remember that it has to be a formal address at the top of the email that you're going to be sending. Number 3, the actual start and body of the email. So what you need to do is introduce the topic. Use 1 or 2 sentences to say what the email is regarding. If it's a new job, if it's a complaint, if it's a deal that you want to do, just let them know quickly and briefly what it's about, and then the rest of the email should have your information in it. Remember to keep the email very accurate and to the point. Try not to ramble. Rambling is not recommended. And remember to keep it formal. No slang, no contractions if you can avoid it. No idioms. Nobody needs to have idioms in an email when it's formal. Idioms. 4th thing, final thing, the closing. So when you're signing off the email, you've already started off very well with a formal introduction of Dear Sir, Madam, To Whom It May Concern, Dear Mr. Smith, whatever. So remember to close it off formally. Don't write from. You either sign it off with yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours cordially, best regards, kind regards. You keep it nice and formal. Luckily, unlike the letter, it doesn't matter which address you use and which sign off you use, you can mix and match. Because remember, the letters have very specific rules of whether you know the person or you don't, and that sign off is determined by how you addressed it. Emails are a bit more casual, but still it's a formal email. So I recommend you just use yours sincerely or kind regards. Nice and easy, very simple to remember. Oh, and another thing, this thing that actually annoys me a bit, your actual email. When you're younger, you tend to make email addresses that you make for fun. Could be a nickname, it could be a joke, it could be something that is even slightly inappropriate. When you're applying for a job and you're trying to get people to give you money, make sure you have a normal adult email address. It's much easier if you just have your name or even your initials with some numbers, but something that doesn't look or can offend anybody or confuse people. It's very, yeah. Okay, so now you've written your email. Everything's looking great. Read through it. Please, I beg of you, read through it. Check your spelling, check your grammar, check your punctuation. Punctuation is your friend. Don't leave it out. Commas, semicolons, colons, whatever you need, make sure there's enough breaks. Imagine you're trying to read this out loud. Give the people breaks. We want breaks. Punctuation is needed. Yeah? And if there's any attachments that you need to add, make sure you add the attachment. It's so unprofessional and kind of ridiculous when you've sent an email, there's supposed to be an attachment, the attachment isn't there. Add everything you need to add. You may be wondering why I'm so worked up about the email. I receive a lot of emails. I send a lot of emails, but I receive quite a few from people for various reasons. And especially emails where people are asking me to do things for them, or I've never met them before and therefore there is a distance between us, but they write extremely casually. For your very first email, when you're writing to someone, you should be formal. Be formal until the other person tells you it's okay to no longer be formal. When they've changed the way it's addressed, then you can change it too. When they say hello, you can say hello. When they say hi, you can say hi. But there's a distance, and there should be a distance. There's nothing wrong with distance. I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's keep it that way. Now that we've established that I am an asocial human being who does not like receiving casual emails, I hope this video helped. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any requests. This one I actually received from Twitter, so it was an interesting one and I thought I might as well do it. And share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.